Hello together. Today I'm flashing the BIOS chip of the HP model ProBook 450 G1. So I've connected already the programmer for the BIOS chip to the second laptop, which is working. So in my other video you can see how you can find the BIOS chip on the main board. So in this model it's very practical because you don't need to disassemble the whole notebook and the case around it to connect the interface to the BIOS chip. So the BIOS chip is placed here, and now I opened the programmer tool and detected automatically the chip, and you can see here it's recognized. So the connections are very good, because it's a little bit tricky that you have a fine connection here on the BIOS chip pins. When this cable or connector here has an angle or is not well placed, you will not get a good connection, and it will not be detected here. So but in this case we have a fine connection. So what I will make here is I will detect again, read the chip, and as you can see the chip will be read by the will be read by the tool, and then I will make a backup. So in my other video you can see I have a problem with the notebook here. The caps lock, the power on button, and the volume and the wireless LAN button are blinking, but I was not able to solve the problem with change the keyboard and the display and the battery. So I also changed the BIOS battery, but I had no success. So I try to update now the BIOS. So maybe one point, it's important that you get out the BIOS battery before you read the BIOS chip or make a BIOS chip update. Okay, so now it's complete, as I see here. There is some stuff, cryptical stuff here, so I will save that. Save desktop. Let's see if the backup is there. So it's created today, so it should be fine. The time is correct, so the backup is now here. And now I will erase this chip here. Chip erasing complete. Please check is empty. Make a blank check here. And then let's see if the chip is erased. So okay, some seconds are left here, as you can see, and then let's see. Chip are blank. Okay. Normally you should not have any entry here when you erase the chip, so let's see what happened when I read it again. Okay, some seconds are left. Let's see again. Okay, now as you can see, so at the proof part here we have no entries, so let's see if that will proceed to end like that. So as you can see, we have no entries, so you can be sure that the BIOS chip is empty now. So I downloaded the BIOS, the latest BIOS from the HP official homepage, and saved it here. HP ProBook 450G1. So when you extract the file, you will get this stuff here, this data, and the bin file of the BIOS file. So let's program the BIOS file now to that chip here. Let's check again if it's right, but I think it's right. Okay, so let's choose that and then hope that it will work. Then you will need to go to program, as you can see the programming to the chip started, and takes a little bit time. It's still programming, so you can watch here, and it's complete now. see we have here written some stuff to the BIOS chip, and I will verify again, and then you should be done. Okay, so let's see. Now you can see it flashed the chip successfully. So now you are finished, and you can try if the notebook works with the latest BIOS. Though when this will not work, my last try is to change the CPU. So let's see.